Hey look, I'm back. I'm pressing buttons again. Let's go. So, what am I doing? What am I doing? I am freeing the Vrauks. That's right? I am playing Liberator to Vrauks. And I will no longer be harvesting them exclusively for the contents of their just glorious gas sacks. Instead, I will be doing other things. Probably not slaughtering Vrauks at all. Directly. Because they don't have bones, and bones are what I really need. So, what I need to do is go up here to the latex area. Right here, I have almost no belt. I have no materials with which to enact my dreams. Right here, this area right here, above the latex making area. Oh look, it's processed iron. I remember this happening. Oh, and this is probably an issue, right? How are we running low on seaweed? What is even happening here? Like, where is that seaweed going? Where is this line going? What am I looking at here? Where are you going, seaweed? Where does this go? Oh, this is the seaweed line that goes into making agar. Alright, so I almost certainly need to make next level seaweed, because I can do that, right? Maybe I should do that soon, just to build it up. Yeah, I gotta get molybdenum. And I got everything else. And that just makes seaweed 1 deterministically. And like, how do I get that? It's from, oh, it produces sulfur. I don't like that. I don't have any use for sulfur, is the big problem. Like, that's a bad byproduct right there. I don't need this anywhere. Huh. That's going to be an issue. Maybe there's a way I can destroy it. Anyway, molybdenum disulfide. We need filtration media, so I have to might as well get Zilfo online, blah, blah, blah. Pulp. Concentrate. Pulp again. Dust. Oh, so powder. You're messing with me by now. This is totally messing with me. And it looks like you can just mine it normally. Is there a special miner for you? Molybdenum miner? Yeah, there's a special mine. Of course there is. Special mine, but I can just make that at any point. Alright, so that was a distraction. I came down here because I was following the seaweed because the latex was a little low. The latex being a little low, which was filling me with just incredible shaking fear, but which wasn't entirely called for. So this is going well. We have 6 cycles of our terrible bee wasp hybrids. Of all the things you could hybridize a bee with, why would you choose a wasp? They're already terrible. Why would you do such a thing? We should fill up on normal materials. We should get rid of the sap trees. We should do a lot of stuff. We need a clean house. Why do I have treated wood in my inventory? Yeah, a lot of stuff is a mess right now. I have to take my inventory. I have to get rid of that box. Why do I have a box in my inventory? That's just embarrassing. So down here in the box maker, here I have another box. I'm almost out of inventory and I have no belts on me. All of this is terrible. And I feel terrible. I gotta get more caravans. Get some more. Steel's fine. Iron is not fine. Gotta get rid of that. Processed iron. Let's just pretend. Here, get rid of some of this tin. But we can't. Alright. Would love to get rid of the tin, but I can't. Well, no, I can do that. Run down this way, right? And maybe run right here. Take that. Okay, great. Are things better or merely different? I don't know. What I was doing is I was going to free the Vrauks. Formic acid. I think I'm just going to stop slaughtering Vrauks, right? Just stop. Now, it eats sulfuric, which is a problem. How is my sulfuric production? That is done over here, yes? Yes, yes. No, no. Not here. Not here. Right here, I think? Right here, maybe? Yeah, right there. They were making a weirdo alloy. Here we're turning the weirdo alloy. Oh, so we actually are consuming sulfur in little bits. This makes acid gas, and this makes actual sulfuric acid. So we're actually full up on it, which is good. But what I need to do right now is to consider formic acid. We need a destructive distillation column, 1. We need this we got, this we got. This is made in a fluidized bed reactor. And what I notice here is methanol is just catalyst. It's passed directly in. So I just need a bit of this. And I have carbon dioxide and I can get ammonia. That just comes from urea, right? Like right here, it's just made pure from something that I can caravan in. 100% going to do that. So we need a chemical plant, fluidized bed reactor, and destructive distillation column. Let's just do that right now. Fluid. No, we can't because we need stone. How unfortunate. Should make a stone box somewhere just to have a cache on this side of the world. So I seem like I'm doing this a lot, right? All right, fluidized bed reactor. Click the button. Destructive. Click the button. And what was the other one? Chemical plant. Get some glass. Okay, I can go get some glass. And we are going to have to port in urea in order to make the ammonia, not pneumonia. That's different. The ammonia. And that's just fine, right? Grab some glass. Grab some more glass. Chem. Okay. Return to analysis. All right, that's made that. We can do that. This is made in that. We just made that. So this is made in the chemical plant, which we just discussed. All that's left is getting catalytic amounts of methanol. And this is just easy to make in a methanol reactor. Oh, how quaint. Why doesn't this one reaction need an entire building? Methanol? No, no, you. Methanol reactor. Right there. And this thing should only supply enough to get the system going and then be turned off, not picked up. I don't want this in my inventory. It's too niche. Hey, buddy. I really should be keeping 2 of these in my inventory. They are that important. Everything's good here, right? Everything's good, except it should really be one caravan doing the shopping. But that's just for simplicity, you know? Trying to keep the factory something I can think about. Right, so let's do this. So formic acid is needed right over here. I'm torn about whether I keep slaughtering the Vrauks. It's like we are bottlenecked on that, and that's fine. I can get right here. There's the formic acid line. Do I keep slaughtering the Vrauks? They need to go to the bees with preference. Again, it's probably best we don't tell them that. So destructive distillation column. I probably had one already. No. You would think I would know what this looks like already. But, oh, I bet it was consumed. I bet it was consumed when I built something else. I believe. So, come on now. Do it again. Do it right. Yeah, it was. Okay, so destructive distillation column. You will be right here. You will make formic acid. Right there. You need water, formamide. We're gonna need water. So we want that like that, I think. Yeah, this looks good. No, this looks, no. I don't want the one sulfuric line to be pointed down. I don't want, this is probably best right here because there's another port up there. Okay, right, we'll do this. All right, now we want to bring in fluidized bed reactor, I think. What are you doing with your life? Formamide. And then for you, you have to make it, you need ammonia. So you go right there. So right here, you want you to make ammonia right there. And to have this happen, oh, thanks, Satan. Why, Satan? Why? Because I can. Okay, right here, right here. Ammonia. Then back with you. There, that works like that. And this produces, this is a reaction where, okay, so it just has to be out this. Give me a little tanker. I like using these. Bop. This is more than a little ugly right here. How to do this elegantly? It's like right here is natural, but not that great. So it makes it stick out. And if I move it down, I lose alignment with this. So I guess we just lose alignment and Satan rules over Earth unopposed. Yes, yes, praise the Dark Lord. Okay, so we need caravan. Oh, there's a caravan. Hey, buddy. High five. Wow. Where are you going? He's going to get a snack, and he's going to get more small parts for making more caravans. I always like watching when they move. They mess up a little bit. All right, so this is going to be a caravan. We're going to start you off right now. Actually, are we happy with this? And we need the methanol. This thing just works right here until it fills this up enough, and then I stop it. In fact, I should just get boxes and just fuel it off boxes. Do I have zinc? I got zinc. It's like weird footprint. Don't like it. Bop, bop. Bop. Now you just need syngas. What is right there? Alright, yeah, I declare we're happy with this. Oh. What am I getting in my inventory? Coal. Very sad. At least I know how to get rid of it. Like other items which linger forever and ever and ever. Alright, so... yeah, sure. You just fill this up. And then I'm going to disconnect you in a bit. Okay. Probably only need like 10 cycles on this. So... There's a lot of methanol. What's methanol used for? Justify having an entire building. Not a lot, but I mean, not completely unused either. Still questionable whether it should be an entire building. All right, how much we got? This is probably enough, right? Especially for this. Yeah, this is enough. I'm already sad. I have that in my inventory now. And will for a long time. So basically, all we need is caravan. Here you go, my boy. You have a simple job. Add destination. Snack bar. Right there. And there you store food. Now I need you to add destination. I'm pretty sure I can see it on the map, right? Especially if I turn these on. No. Oh, did I lose it? Do that. Alright, stop. I like how you can make it go to an arbitrary point. Alright, so we make urea right there, and that makes that the urea outpost. I want you to just fill cargo. Just fill it up. You are a single purpose individual. Now I want you to come here, and I want you to empty cargo. There you go. You are fueled up. Go and do. You have a very simple job compared to many. Please don't mess it up for me. Now, we have to wire all this up. So, I guess the first thing to do would be to wire up this. This seems very natural right here. Do we have carbon dioxide to the north? No, we got water though, so let's snag that. Water from the north. And then we have to get sulfuric, which I think is around here, right? Good. Water in. Now we need CO2, which should never be that far. I could have got water from down here too. And what we need to do is install the almighty underflow valve. I don't have any. Criminal. Because I'm going back and forth whether or not I'm going to stop slaughtering the Vrauks. I guess I shouldn't. They produce resources, but then they consume resources in all the food I'm feeding them, and I have to upgrade their diet. Problem is, Vrauks don't give me what I need most, what is bones. And so they're really just throwing off lard and stuff. So I think I'm going to stop direct Vrauk slaughter. And this will be the sole, and I'm going to try to do my best never to slaughter Vrauks again. Because Vrauks produce side products I don't like. Like, okay, they produce chitin, right? That's something that's unique to it. But I guess they don't produce much of anything else, and the formic acid is the unwanted byproduct at this point. So, should I have been doing that? Have I been neglecting this? 50 naphthalene oil out of middle oil. Or 100. No, I haven't been neglecting it. It's been a trash recipe the entire time. Yes, an utter trash recipe. Carbolic oil is a problem with this mod, because I don't think it is ever going to be a good idea to mine stone as a consequence. Just never. It will never be a good idea. Like, where is the improved carbolic oil recipe from later on? Like, the big mine is still going to use carbolic oil, right? If that's so, you will never be able to mine stone directly, and that's I have to say that doesn't seem right to me. The challenge in the early game is just fine, even welcome. Fine is probably putting it conservatively. It is welcome. However, it should be overcome eventually, and I just don't see where it is ever overcome because carbolic oil just doesn't have the recipes in place to support it. Like, there's a few problems with hard mode that I've noticed, like saline water very early on was a huge problem. I couldn't do with it, even though I should obviously just be able to dump it because it's saline water. What's the problem with it? And then carbolic oil in the beginning was a challenge and a good challenge, but then it turns into you never get to grow beyond it, which is a problem. And right now I'm suffering because oleochemicals have absolutely no use. Do I have no carbon dioxide around here? I only have oxygen. That's really strange, isn't it? Normally I have both just wandering around at every point. Alright, there's CO2. CO2 is not going the way I need. Well, time to fix that. It's Factorio, right? The answer is another line. Oh no, it has to go on the walkway. Oh no. I gotta walk the walls soon. Alright, how can I avoid this terrible fate? Probably by dipping down right here. Here, right? If I'm eyeballing this correctly? No, I'm not. Which is on for R for the course. This gets it over. Very strange I don't have carbon dioxide over here. But the problem has been solved. The pressure relieved. Alright, so now I need acid? I thought, well, I mean, I have it right here, like literally right here. Here's the sulfuric acid line. I guess I just don't have a lot of use for it. I thought I had a formal sulfuric acid line going somewhere, but I guess I ripped it up when I didn't need the building anymore. I guess I did that for the artificial blood bootstrapping on my way to Zapiers. I have to make proper artificial blood real soon because it's going to be needed in at least not this tech level, but the next one, so I might as well do it, right? Passing it over now doesn't actually save me anything. Are there logs there? Filthy green interlopers trying to disguise themselves as brown. No, no, I will not have it. It shall not be so. There we go. Turn on. Machine, turn on. You make ammonia. Ammonia comes over here. Why aren't you starting? Was it like rounding up? I find that weird. Alright, you now go. So the bottleneck right now appears to be this step, the fluidized bed reactor. We're also just chewing through this urea, so we might end up with not enough in the system. Alright. So it's time to congratulate the Vrauks on their emancipation. I will no longer be slaughtering them for their plump, turgid gas sacks. Instead, I'm probably not going to slaughter them at all. I'm going to feed them to terrible bees. No one calls me a kind master. Oh, we're completely out of, not completely out of, but cocoon production isn't great. Moss production isn't great. How is it possible we don't have enough moss? Have you seen the installations I put in down there? Or is it just because it's, no? No, we really and truly do not have enough moss. Well, this is going to change in a moment here, because I am going to put a stop to the horror. No, no more. No more shall your brothers and sisters be turned into meats and pastes. Gas processing, that can go. You can get pulled up. Okay, that was the last one. The last Vrauks to suffer this fate. The main thing we're doing here is pulling up the formic acid line. Formic acid is now something we create, not something that we have to destroy our fellow creatures in a barbaric manner in order to bring into existence. Oh, surely we are barbarians here. But now we are enlightened, and we will not do anything like that ever again. Okay. I'm gonna definitely take one of these slaughterhouses and repurpose it for Ulrichs, but the rocks can stay. So all of this comes up. And then my goal is to not waste this. So we need a pump. I got one of these, right? Pump. Probably used it for pump, excuse me. No, I didn't have one. Very, very, very sad. I don't think this is going to work for a bit. I can let it go. And in time, we'll see whether or not I need to increase formic acid production from the level it's at right now. All right, so to be continued. So what I need to do here is just all of you just pick up the rocks. This is ugly, and I hate it. Okay, good. No idea if this space will ever be used. Actually, I should probably use it for Ulrich processing, because it's right next to a meat line, and I can just tie it in. That seems rather convenient. Oh, unfortunate. Right, over here to the power area, right? I can just chuck all of this in the power disposal bin like normal. I need to take these sap trees back. Just lazy of me to have them out, but it's over there in an area I'm going to be working. Now, go do it now. Go do it now while I'm thinking about it. Go do it now before I forget about it again. Just go do it now. It's not going to take long. Just go and do it now. Run, run, run. Run to chase the sun. Right over here. It's underside of the latex area. Right here is where I'm making all of the stuff. Alright, so you need to go back in here. You are just sap trees. I need to go find a composter and chuck them in. That I can do. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. I'm in a nice formal belt here. Looks good and feels good, but is wrong. So this will, by no longer slaughtering Vrauks, it'll increase the proportion of Meat and bones I have available to me. Here, this is... I don't want to do this because it's having such trouble as it is. Oh, I guess it's... without the Vrauks adding lard, it's no huge problem. Now just shove this somewhere. Here, right there. Alright, so that takes care of that. That takes care of that. This is slightly tidier. And what we were doing is again looking at Vrockland. I should consider adding Vrock food to the mix here. What will that do? Right here. I don't want to pick it up. Vrock. Vrock food is used in Vrock right here. And this recipe is 10 cocoons for 2 Vrauks. You add food, you get 20 cocoons for 20 Vrock. You no longer need to add flora. Okay, it replaces the flora line, which is, it's kind of win. The 10 extra cocoons though is, and you need to add sap. I don't really see why this is an upgrade. I mean, it's probably denser, and that's good. But at the same time, I'm not feeling super duper happy looking at that. Meanwhile, this is just doing that recipe faster. Alright, fine. Just nobody think about the bees, please. It get your glands in a tizzy. Some water barrel. No. No, don't be water barrel deprived. So this grand barrel carousel I have right here was a mistake. Just straight up was a mistake. Doesn't work like I wanted it to. I should avoid this pattern in the future. Alright, so Vrauks come here. I should probably work to make it so Vrauks go somewhere. So this is... Where is the Vrock line in all this? This puts all output on this belt, and then it gets sorted, and this is the Vrock line right here. So I suppose I could reverse it, but there's no real reason to. Alright. So the Vrauks go to a new home. The Caravans. Why is this their new home? What happened to their old home? Let's not talk about that. This is not optimal in any way, but I also don't want to rebuild it, so it's optimal in that regard. There you go. All Vrauks go to your new home. And when the big green Reptar comes by, try to cooperate. Alright, so this thing processed chitin, which we're no longer going to be making here, I think. Don't quote me on that. I'm going to leave it for just this second. Also, for what just this second, where is the meat outline? Surely I did not pick that up. Is it this? Are you the meat outline? Looks like it might be. It's going in the right place to be. It's definitely a big enough tangle to be. It's right here. Still looking good. Yes, that is the meat outline. Not an outline describing meat. This is the line that takes the meat from one side of the factory to another. Don't ask how we clean it. Just don't. It also involves bees. It's just a total bee-powered factory. Alright, so that's the meat outline. And that's here. This is not needed because this is confusing now. This leads to the chitin processor. And I'm going to leave it here just in case I need to turn Vrauks back on. I'm hoping I don't, but maybe I will. Okay, so we need to put down the slaughterhouse again. And instantly, all the Vrauks get nervous. Where'd it go? Looks like a cleaver. Get over here. Right there. All right, so meat line. It's just right there. And this comes with an automated factory where we put creatures in cages. And again, the Vrauks are nearly on the edge of rioting right now. And we put in a caravan here that will get dingrits. And oh, okay. The Vrauks actually don't care a whole lot about that. You whitelist cage. There. You need cages. I want you to make Ulrich. Because I need to take advantage. This is Ulrich overflow right now, and since I don't have a great use for Ulrichs, that's all Ulrichs. Oh, they have blood. I have to get a bloodline out of here. That's one strike against locating this right here, right? Yes, do not make this here, because I'd have to drag a bloodline. Instead, put it over by the AUG processing area. That probably makes just a lot more sense thematically, given the types of processing done. And immediately all the Vrauks just cheer. I pick up the slaughterhouse and I rock away. They're going to, they've made it. They're really going to be living their best lives now. They've been emancipated. They never need to live in fear again. Praise the factory, they say. Praise the factory. Well, you might want to hold on to that thought. Stick a pin in that, he says. So we want to take advantage of this meat line right here. But we don't have a lot of space to do this. So I guess we do this right here, even though I kind of don't want to. I mean, it's kind of super duper ugly, isn't it? But we don't have a lot of space in here. We got a meat and a bloodline right here. So I guess we do it, monkey. So what we have here is processed Ulrich. Okay, an Ulrich processor. And it goes right in there, and we have not enough space, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I could do it anywhere and then have, well, it has a liquid output. A caravan could take all the meat, not the liquid. So I guess this is fine. You are whitelist cage. And you are blacklist cage. Right? Up, up. And you caught the bloodline in the center. Injected that hated strain. Alright. Ulrichs come in here. They get turned into caged Ulrichs. Again, with apologies. No, wait, that's freeing Ulrichs. Oh no, you do the other thing. Cage Corlex, Cage Vrauk, Cage Og, Cage Ulrich. You do the other thing, unfortunately, and Ulrichs come in here. And then you just get processed. It's such a neutral term, isn't it? We have processed the applicants. I kind of feel like Ulrichs should be... Well, no, I don't think the belt's gonna back up, right? Surely the meat belt won't back up. And this is all overflow. Now we have a problem, right? Problem. Listen to my problem. Ulrichs. Caged Ulrich. Full render Ulrich. They make bone meal, not bones. This is actually great because I need bone meal. I actually should probably be raising Ulrichs just for this. Problem. We don't have our sorting system here does not have a position for bone meal. So we have to set that up. So this is the line where everything comes off. This is the line where that goes there. So you are bone meal. Filter bone meal. Great. Probably is just right. And then we have to do something to get rid of it, which I don't know what we're going to do. It seems like such an absurd thing to think about right now, that this would overflow. Bone meal. But probably will, right? This is probably how I do it, right? Because there's no other good way to get rid of this stuff. And olefins require I make oleochemicals, right? No, this is alright. Well, except for the fluorine part. Oh, I can just make it. Alright. So this is what I'll do. I will, when excess bone meal happens, I will come back and check on this. I will, I swear. I will come back and I will turn it into organic solvent, as that has a great deal of value. And what happens now is a little complicated, yeah? Because bone meal comes right here. Oh, we don't have any bones to make any bone meal. We are going to stop this. We are going to stop turning bones into bone meal at all. It is done. Those days are behind us. This is going to get just picked up. Here, I hear you like bones. Bones? Bones. 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 We toss the bones back in. Good. Alright, so bones are not being made into bone meal anymore, which is a problem, I guess, if I'm kind of committing to having Ulrichs always a part of my production line now, aren't I? Because this started its life in my head as just an overflow mechanism to process the overflow Ulrichs into something useful. But as I start doing this, it's becoming clear that it's, you don't be there anymore. It is becoming clear I am making a core part of the factory and not just something that is a patch for right now. So this means I'm going to have to increase Ulrich production. Here's the thing. Let's take a look. Let's go look again. How's this going to work? Arqad. Arqad eggs. Okay, you make the eggs. That's how you get eggs. Alright, you get eggs. And we get maggots. You need 10 caged Vrauks. That's a lot of Vrauks. And then that's another Vrauk. Again, they've been emancipated. This is great for them. They love this. It's part of the honey processing, right? So one Ulrich. So we don't actually need that many Ulrichs for the Arqad production cycle. Oh, this guy's lonely now. All right, you come with me. Yeah, not entirely confident about what I'm doing right now. The related rates are difficult to see. I picked up a whole lot of bone meal. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I have a whole cage Vrauk in my inventory and I don't know why. I should probably let him out of the cage, right? No, seriously, I picked up a bunch of bone meal. Where'd it go? I don't see it. I am blind. There's something going wrong with my head. There should be 2 whole stacks, and I don't see anything. Where did it go? Serious question. I know I picked it up because it's still on the caravan. It's in the caravan's inventory. It didn't transfer to my inventory. That's where, okay, all right, not crazy, not crazy. Shut up, worms, not crazy. Right there, okay. All right, so things are different. Things are different. Things are different. Different's better. Different's better. Different's always been better. What we need now is to go up to the slaughterhouse we have just installed, and we have to give it its caravan. No, we have to go down to the Ulrich area and then do the caravan there, because we're going to have to wire up some we have to wire up some circuits to govern when it is okay to take an Ulrich. All right, so right here we have the Ulrich caravan. We have a lot. Oh, they whistle. Don't whistle. It's adorable. All right, so here we have a decider. You go in, you go out. Great. No, don't be cute. Don't look at me like that. All right, so this decides if we have Ulrich greater than or equal than 500 right here. Set output S for slafter. Slafter is how it's pronounced. Okay, you do this. First thing you do, obviously, is don't you walk away like that. Go to the snack bar. Obviously, just go to the snack bar first. Caravan output, fill food. Then I want you to come here, and I want you to do a circuit condition. Circuit condition is W equals, oh, I need a control rod. Processed iron ore. Yeah, there you go. Processed iron ore will, of course, be 1 at all times. And I have to remember never to take that as a control. I could use a constant, let's do that. It's better. It's just cleaner. There's fewer chances of things going wrong, fewer side effects. It's just better. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. I need a 1, I make a 1, you know? And then I want you to output on. I want you to output 1 in the 1, 1. There you go. I think it's a little weird. I have to do this, but I'm willing to do this. All right, so now, my boy, listen to me. You come here and W is equal to 1. There you go. And if you do that, I want you to, until caravan has Ulrich. Oh, there's an Ulrich power station. You have my attention. Until caravan has 50 Ulrichs, you will take a whole stack of them. They take a long time to process anyway. And then I want you to go. I want you to go up to here. And I want you to empty cargo. That's your job. This is your life. Go do that. All right, and right now, it's 1 and S. Output S. No, wait a second. Wait a second. I didn't do that guy right. Wait. It's got to be S equals to 1 for slafter, right? S equals 1 for slafter. Then it will go and it will get these Ulrichs. It will take 1 stack. 50 Ulrichs take a long time to properly be friends with. To properly name and categorize and put little saddles on them. Make sure they're all comfortable. They have to get rubbed down. They need They need monogram blankets. You see the thing I did right there? All these things take a lot of time, and so we don't get a huge stack. All right, so you come here, and you take a stack of Ulrichs, and you're on your way. Okay, you're taking the ponies for a pony ride. So they come over here to the Slafter factory, the Slafter house. It's a comedy club, and they're going to get ready to laugh a lot. I don't want here. You will only ever have one in. If this comes to be a big problem, I will have to get a better slaughterhouse or get more slaughterhouses and do this. Just expand, but whatever. It'll be fine for everyone that isn't an Ulrich, right? And even them, it's humane. It's very humane. Very, 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 very humane. So we're gonna hang out, and we're gonna see the first Cage Ulrich to ascend to their new form. That is how I'm going to place it. They are going to become a new member of society right here. I think the only problem is too much lard. I don't have... Oh, that's what happens to them. That's kind of rough, I have to say. I am going to need more. Well, once the bees start. Once the bees start giving their opinions on the fare on offer here. Oh, here's just my Og box in case I need some. Should probably remember this exists. All right, and all I'm doing here, well, first I'm admiring the icons. The bones look a little rough, I think. There's bone meal. I want to see the bone meal get sorted properly. I'm also very worried that I don't have enough Relegia going, because Relegia houses are really, really kind of a pain to make. So do I see any bone meal? I've lost track of it, right? Yeah, I bring the Vrauks, the Ulrichs all the way here. I do these terrible things to them, and I just forget. Just forget afterwards. And we will deal with whether or not I need to put in a expanded processing center for this or not later, after the bees have their say. Alright, still drifting along. Should probably just wait down here, right? No, it's better to watch them. What's this do? Oh, it's polymerized organics. I thought this would be a huge problem way back before Logi Science, but turns out you just put up one builder, one production line, and that's it. You never have to think about it ever again. A little anticlimactic, but I'm very worried about the amount of Relegia making it out, because that all turns into Og food, and I need the Ogs on my side for my re-election campaign. I have completely lost track of the bone meal. There's plenty of bones coming in. That's good to see. Now that they're not being set on fire anymore. I don't see any bone meal. Has it slipped by me? Well, if it has, it's not made into the box. This is gonna, there's bone meal. This is gonna get more and more of a problem. I have to get all sources of meat in here, so I have to make a much better line at some point. Bone meal, bone meal, bone meal, bone meal. Why does it look like there's only, there's the rest of them. All right, guts go on their way. Lard is just way too much. We've got skin. Would you like to feel our skin? We keep it in the depository. It's very nice to feel the skin sometimes. Alright, so good. This is getting sorted properly. We have made the world definitely not a better place. This is, okay, an objectively worse place from the Olek's point of view. And the worst part is we haven't even got started. Because now that we have settled Ulrichs and we have settled Vrauks, we can begin our queen generation. Why? Oh, we have another stack. So this has gone 16 times. That's good. And this is just going. Oh, you've got 10 Arqad codexes just saved up. Oh, you're short of. How are you short of science? Didn't I fix this? Do you need science? I never did fix this, did I? Huh. There should be science, and it doesn't go anywhere. I must have gotten completely distracted and not done this at all. Or maybe it was making too much generic Earth samples? What was I thinking? Was I thinking? That's the out. That's the in. I think I was trying to get it into this box right here, and I just failed. All right, that's cool. Great work, as always. It's what we expect from our factory. Do I really want to be just making tons and tons and tons of genetic Earth samples? Yes. Yes, I do. Why not, right? Literally, why not? Who's gonna win? Oh, he wins. It has to load up 100 of them. That's a problem. I wonder what's governing which arm grabs. Anyway, I don't really care. No, we need those for later. This has to continue its hideous pulsing. We are not bottlenecked on circuit boards. We need to start making, right here, this is where we start making the first queen factory. And then after we get a couple queens, we pack it up and we build our actual, for real, apiary somewhere. All right, so I'm gonna need a hydrocarbon. I'm gonna have to look at you. There's gonna be more you, so nobody thinks we're done here. Arqad. All right, so there's all sorts of weird stuff going on with combs, but I think with the colony collapse perk that I only have to get it started. All right, so bees. Horrible bees. All right, you can make honey from the Ulrich. This is what we need to do. We have to get that honeycomb. You can fill the comb with crude oil barrels in. I have to go get crude oil in barrels. I have to get natural gas in barrels. There's a lot of barrels that are going to be happening, which is going to be awkward because I did some thought on how it's got to go, and I'm not happy with it. This is going to require a lot of shopping, but I don't want to do much of that because what I want to do is the queen. It's done in one of these apiaries. And it's overseen by Arqads. A building made around an alien hive to process and have access to the useful products these creatures can produce, so long as they are never allowed out. Maturation chamber. Why doesn't this all just say danger, danger, don't, just don't, just don't. All right, so we have to feed in Arqad nests. To get Arqad nests, we got to go all the way up to Arqad maggots. But there's no maggots here. So you can turn the honey just into wax, and you can turn sugar into wax, which I think you get from the potatoes. All right, so Arqad. It's time to go down the terrible, terrible path. Oh. Well, where does this happen? Where do you make Arqad maggots? Maggot. Arqad maggots are made in a... Oh, you actually do it in their house. Oh my god, that's brutal. Oh, that's so harsh. Not only do you need them, you have to do it in their house so they see it and they're looking at it. Oh, I don't feel good just thinking about that. These things are evil. Allying with any of these insects is just evil. Why, Pi? Why do we do this? You can't have had fun while making this. You had to have felt bad. Why, Pi? Oh, I've got way too much of everything in my inventory. I have no idea what I'm ever going to do with those sap seeds. We gotta take a trip to Seaweed Island. Okay, what to do? Get rid of this right here. I am done with these burner inserters. They have no more relevance to me in any capacity. Here, let's go get rid of this. Good, and I came here for a purpose, and that purpose was this. Rock. Sorry, dudes. This is not cool, and I know it. I've got too much of this stuff in my inventory, that's for sure. Need more bricks, because that comes up at the most awkward of moments. Okay. Probably fill up on stone. Definitely fill up on this. Maybe not as much as I used to, since I'm not belting stuff around anymore. Maybe it's just not needed. Definitely need more of you. I have to end this episode by walking the walls. I get the feeling that things are slipping out there. I should start paying attention. Alright, sap goes there, sap seeds go there. Find a way to get rid of these biosamples. Sulfur's been in my inventory forever. Treated wood has uses, so I'll keep it. Trees. That tree can just go in the tree box right here. In reality, it should just be composted, I think. But whatever. I have to get rid of the sodium alginate, too. I still have a caged rock. Don't ask where you're going, my friend. Don't ask while you're still in my inventory. Yeah, I'm taking you home. Rock, man. They have to do it in their house. So we have to get honeycombs for this. Honeycomb. Empty honeycomb. You need wax. Alright, so we gotta get some wax. Give me some wax. Wax can come from sugar. Wax can come from honey barrels. That's a good idea. Wax barrel. Wax barrel. Alright, don't want to know about that. So how do I get an Arqad honey barrel? You take a barrel and you pull Arqad honey. How do I get Arqad honey? You need a comb. So so sugar is one of the way I can do this. Get the sugar from the potatoes, and then Then use it to get the turn into wax, then use that to bootstrap this. But I think there's another way. I can melt combs down into wax with a casting unit. So we should try this. When do we get empty combs? So you just get empty combs right here, and then, oh, wait a second. You need used comb, excuse me, used comb. And then you make empty combs out of wax. So I need to get a used comb, which is different from an empty comb. It's been used. No, this is just fine. This is the new special recipe, right? So not you, not you, not you. Okay, that's, so it looks like, so I need a filled comb can give me a used comb plus some bitumen. Bitumen's nice. So I need a filled comb. A filled comb is crude oil barrels, native flora. I need empty combs. Okay, going around in circles here, aren't we? Here we are. So this is what we need. We need some, and I think we just need this in catalytic amounts. I don't think we need a huge number of these. Watch me be wrong on that, and then the screaming starts again. So over here, you've got sand for me, right? So we'll just pick up this sand. Just totally getting sand in my pants. Right here. Where'd it go? Right there. Enough sand? Oh, we know how to answer that question, don't we? Right there. Okay, so now we need comb. Yeah, right here. Sand, coal dust, ash. Ash we got. There's a whole box of ash over there. I've got some ash on me, but it's not an impressive amount. So we'll go to the box of ash. Is this still going? Good. That's a lot. Ooh. Ooh, that's a hit. I should really go walk the walls. Maybe even right now. I'm starting to feel paranoid. I'm gonna go do it. Grab a stack of gun turrets, then I'll grab more grenades. Said grab more grenades. That was a big hit. That's where they had hit before and then exhausted everything and then hit again. So that says I should probably reinforce that area or put in automated repair. It's so hard to carry though. Yeah. Okay, anyway, I came down here for ash. Came here for the ash box I made for myself. Comb. Comb. Coal dust. I have a box of that right up here, right? Then tailings dust and creosote, and I have both of those things. Maybe not in a box, but I can collect it. It's 15. Okay, I will set up a collector for tailings dust, and then I will go walk the walls. We have a box of coal dust I could never manage, or maybe I finally managed it. Where is the coal dust line? I know it exists. It's this one right here, right? No. I know I made a whole coal dust line because there was a problem. And I know it comes over here to the activated carbon area, so this is where we'll start. I swear I'm still in control of the factory. I am in control of the factory. I am in control of the factory. I am the one in control. Alright, here's the coal dust line. That's enough. We'll set up a tailings dust collector, and then we will go walk the walls. Oh, I wonder if any bits of wall have been destroyed. I don't have any wall on me. I should probably make a repair cache up north somewhere. But whatever, things are going according to plan. Absolutely, 100%, according to plan, in every detail. This is exactly as I have foreseen. So right here we have tailings. You make tailings dust in small quantity. So there's some tailings dust, and I need that. I need that. So this is actually going to be a bit of a problem, isn't it? Because it's going to take a while to build that up, because we're not doing a lot with the factory right now. We are in the awkward expansion and infrastructure phase between turning everything on and really boosting the tech. All right, what's the damage? No sections of wall out. It looks like several. Aren't you guys? Why aren't you repairing? Am I out of power? You? Oh, these guys think they're their job. Oh, and what? 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 Ah, these guys are an argument against artificial intelligence, in that it is clearly a futile goal. How many of you? Who's the big killer here? Like, it's still the flame turrets. Alright, so good. All of you repair. Again, I will automate this at some point. That point is not now. All of this is fine. Okay, good. Everyone back in my pants, and we will do a full walk of the wall. The wall has performed excellently at all points. I have no complaints about the design of the wall. Wish everything was a bit tougher. It's definitely going to hold until I get artillery. I think I have enough space to just go straight to artillery. How's bullets doing? Bullets are holding up very well. I don't even have to run a line up. You can stay there forever, Crawdad, until I don't know, run you into a biter base and then fling myself out fast and furious style and let you just run in there. So you get torn apart by biters. That's something a wasp would say. I shouldn't contemplate such things. That was very mean of me. I will try not to do that. I can expand again. I have gasoline pressure back up. But the thing is, I aggressively do not want to. Just don't want to. I have everything I need. All I need to do is tech up to artillery and then start artillery crawling forward, and I will have no problems in life. So just don't do any more jank flamethrower crawling tactics. Just because every once in a while I think, maybe it wasn't so bad. Maybe that wasn't a completely painful series of episodes in my life. It's the worms talking again. The worms are always there. Always with their ideas. Alright, so here's a few more that got murked. Great. I think at this next tech level I get bot upgrade too. Not only do they move faster, but I get more of them. And I get better armor, which is more module slots. Very much looking forward to that. There's something damaged. Okay, good. And is everything going good over here at the power plant? Why would I try to run through that? Why would I build a pathway through that? Are we good? Steam pressure is all good. This is fine. Log's working. Everything's fine. Very happy with this design. I mean, it's not completely stressed, but it's holding up real well. Like, if I need more power, I will just copy. Okay, no, I won't. I will copy one segment of it, then erase all the pipes and do it properly because I really put in a terrible design on the piping there. It can be so much better. But, you know, that's not a problem for right now. We try to get these problems one at a time as they crop up. We try not to get ahead of ourselves. Here's an interesting question. Bone meal. How has it been? So have we actually increased bone meal production? Yeah, we have. With the addition of Ulrichs to our team of winners. You guys are all going, right? All you guys are going? Yeah. I so want... What? You are not. Why not? No muddy sludge? How is this even physically possible? Have I lost pressure? None of this is working. Ooh. Yeah, none of this is working. How does muddy sludge go back and forth between... Well, this explains why there isn't a lot of moss for the Vrauks. So this is something I have to take care of. I mean, it's not even critical that the green wall is falling because I have such a strong defense now. This probably explains why there is so many attacks right here. Probably explains why I've been seeing so many attacks. The green wall is no longer in effect. The wall, however, works just fine. So muddy sludge. Not much. Really? I am honestly a little shocked by this, because muddy sludge was such a huge problem for a while. I suppose it's good that the core factory gets it before anything else. Alright, I had a muddy sludge generator for these times. Right here. These guys should just be making muddy sludge 24/7. And they are, and it's not enough. What can I say? It just ain't enough. When do we get a next level soil extractor? Alright, I'm getting distracted. This is bad, but not like critical bad. Let's continue pressing forward and try to get the Arqad Queen generator up. That is the official goal for this play session. I'm not sure if I'm going to get there because it's going to require moving around a lot of stuff. Actually, while I'm here, where is the natural gas area? Because I'm making natural gas in exactly this. Exactly. Yeah, and then it goes and it gets burned. I want you not to do that right now. I want you to only overflow into getting burned. Because I have to bottle this. The technical term is barrel it. Then now we're full of condensates. Really? We can't get rid of the refined natural gas. We can't get rid of the refined natural gas because we're full of condensates. And the condensates are... So I'm trying to mill it into naphtha. But apparently it is prone to overflow. So condensates, do you have a fuel value? Oh, you do. How wonderful. Condensates need to have an overflow into steam, just like everything else. So like right over here. Don't like that happening. Yeah, and that's it right at the green wall, failing. This is a fueling station. You probably shouldn't be here anymore. Because I need this area for something else. Where's that boiler I have on me? Yeah, like this. No, not like that. Like that. Spots on. So this comes over. Oh, it is. There's a water line already here. So yes, definitely like that. And then this to like that. This is where hard mode stops being all that hard. When you have this building, this specific building right here, and allows you to actually vent a lot of stuff. All right, so now we have to get condensates overflowing to here. Fortunately, this is a bad line. Well, no, we can make this line, right? Good. And we have to go up to condensate land. And this place gets an even worse tangle, which is okay. Right here we get an overflow valve. You overflow into getting burned. Great job, fantastic work. There you go. And now this starts going again. Natural gas is being made again. Naphtha is being made again, right? What we're doing is we're throwing off naphtha. This is our goal. Okay. And this, I'm not exactly sure why condensates jam this up. But it did. And now some of it's getting burned. And everything else is moving as a consequence. And that is good. Right here. Steam is increasing. As long as steam is also leaving the system. Okay, good. We had a drive-by, improve the world moment. And we're going to need that natural gas, so it's good I did that now. How are we doing on tailings up here? Oh, I really only wanted you to do whitelist tailings dust. Alright, so that might be enough, right? Comb. Now I know we need creosote now. Here, compete. Now we need creosote. It's muddy sludge. There's a lot more muddy sludge. Oh, here's some creosote. Is there any just simple place for me to pull this down, like right here? This is just automated factory, right? Comb. There we go. It was just fill that, take that, take that, take that. Right here, right there, right there. There, there, there. And now find some power. There. And this is going. Here, I'll help. And I think that's all. I think I just need it in catalytic amounts, right? Quick break. Need to go do something. And back. You didn't miss a thing. All right, so look ahead. Arqad. What we need is to make used comb. Used comb. We need to use the comb so we can turn them into wax. And the best way for this is to do this. We need a filled comb. Empty comb goes into this. And we just need to make this, right? We don't... this has to be in an apiary. So I need to go get some crude oil barrels. Are we done? Done? Okay, cool. Awesome, awesome. And I think we did a crude oil right there. So we should be able to go get a few of those. Though this is very expensive inventory space we're starting to get into. Oh, can I get rid of this? Yeah, let's get rid of this. Very important. Very, very, very important. You know, I almost think it's better to get certain ores from processing body parts than it is to mine them because of how difficult it is to get some gas of the mining fluids. Like, I'm almost thinking lead should be made purely from body parts because body parts can be made infinitely and for free. Well, for free in that there's a lot of infrastructure. Where is this next line up? It's like I get free power down at the biomass power plant, you know? Oh, so we never took advantage of this, huh? Oil, Derek. Why'd I pick it up? I mean, why would I ever leave this unoccupied, you know? There's only one thing that can ever go here, so why not just leave it here? Okay, oil derrick, barreling facility. And then I want you just to make 10 barrels. No, no. There we go. All right, turn this on. I should go get natural gas barrels, just like this. I don't think I need terribly many of this. It's a nice looking building like there. I like the geyser. All right, fill them up. Okay. Barreling facility comes with me. No, don't do that. Leave the power hook up. And that that geyser, which looks so nice when the building was running, looks a little silly now that the building is not. Okay, apiary. What do I need for this? Just normal glass? I can do that. I'm gonna need a few more of these, and then I can start getting Arqad honey together. I'm gonna be really embarrassed. Apiary. If at the end of this I don't have an infinite wax generator, and I'm going to have to go back and actually make tailings work. I have to turn them into tailings dust and so on and so forth, and work up a generator for that in order to make the comb on its way. Now, what I'd do is I'd grow tufa and make sugar out of tufa, and then sugar turns into wax. That's what I'll do if I find I can't. The colony collapse perk doesn't give me infinite wax. All right, you have to go to their home. To their home. Oh no, not even this is right. Okay, and then a caravanserai. Probably need more. Probably need a complicated one right here. Or I probably won't since this is all temporary. So you make caged Vrauks right there. And I'm not going to do anything more. It takes eggs and honey. So now we need honey. Apiary right here. I think this is where we make filled comb. And we're going to slam in this and this. Is it enough? Yeah. We need to get a whole bunch of sap. We need to get 5 sap. We need 20 sap and 50 native flora. Let's go see what we can do about that. I don't think either grow around here, right? Oh, here's native flora. I can just scoop it up. Up, up. It's gonna be so nice when I don't have to make these codexes anymore. And now that's way too much. Way too much. And the sap up here can just be snagged. Yeah, come with me. Alright. So now back to making the filled combs, which then we spin out in bitumen. We just flush the bitumen for right now, using our really cheesy way of getting rid of material. It's not in keeping with how the mod is supposed to be played, but I'm gonna do it. I can feel them buzzing. They're venomous, you know? They're really terrible creatures. Like some creatures you know are just good and gentle, like sheep. These things you know are just they're evil. Just straight up evil, designed by Satan. Okay, right there. And you empty out right there, and you're working. All right, this will give us filled comb. Filled comb then goes into, I need a centrifuge, right? No, automated factory again. Automated factory again. Do I not have any of these? Okay. Automated factory. I want you to make bitumen? Weird. Are we not done yet? Okay, you're now making bitumen. And more importantly, you're making used combs. That's what I really want. Again, I'm going to be really embarrassed if it turns out that we are not wax positive throughout all of this. Maybe I should have to make a wax making. Oh my god, they're enormous and hideous. Look at this. They can see you. Oh, they're hideous. I hate them. Oh, we have to get rid of the bitumen somehow. Yes, we're gonna be a little cheap about it, because we know we can just always pick up pipe. Alright, so used comb. Used comb turns into wax. We need to do this in a high pressure furnace with some hot air. Okay, can do. And I have some hot air lines up here, like right there. Beautiful, just tap right into that. Wax. Yeah. Okay, and this is where the recipe really helps, because the amount of wax I get back is fairly substantial. All right, so now we need. I haven't used a classic storage tank for a while. One of these. Again, being very, very sloppy out here. Oh, I don't think I've ever used one of these. They look kind of nice. There. Wax goes right there. And I will give you power. Good. This is still going ever so slowly on its last cycle. Wax, go for it. And now once we have wax, we can make, probably shouldn't make all of this. Should only make some of this. Right there. This is what we should do in a casting unit. We should reserve, like, literally the rest. Alright, so we need a casting unit. which we can just make. Ever so slowly. That sucks. Let's see if we can get rid of some of this native flora. Oh, we can get rid of the biosamples too. Good, good, good. Take more? Do you take more? The answer is no. Come again later. Alright, I accept that. Okay, casting unit online. We'll throw this down right here, and you make Arqad combs. This one, the good one. We will go in like so. We will go in like so. Definitely worthwhile to use the good wax casting. Well, it is for now. One of my fears was I was going to have too much wax, ultimately. Alright, now we got Arqad honeycomb. You have fulfilled your purpose. I want you to make honey. Oh. This is where you have to bring in the Ulrichs, right? Because this is where we need to start doing this for real. We have a lot of bitumen right here. Shame. Yeah. Well aware that was not in the spirit of the mod. Here, just pick it up entirely. There we go. That probably wasn't good either, but whatever. Now we have a lot of honeycombs. Alright, so Vrauks come in right there. So we need same thing. We're doing literally the same thing. Right there. Only it ends in apiary. And you're not doing Vrauks, you're doing... No, it needs Ulrichs. You don't put them in a cage. Here, horrible bees, get out. Horrible bees, get out. Horrible bees, get out. Oh my god, they're still buzzing. So this is where Ulrichs come in. Right there. Right. And I guess we're going to have a wax factory at some point. So I'll just put this in by hand for right now. And then you'll make honey. Did I put this close enough? Yes. Alright, so now we will finally make it to Maggot Land. Alright, so now we need nests. Nest goes in here, I think? Nest, right. Alright, so we need an Arqad honey barrel. Oh, and we need Vrauks food? And a Vrauks. And empty comb. That's interesting. So, what is needed here? I have empty comb. I have some empty comb. One empty comb for one nest. So I guess I have to melt down these combs and make more, these used combs and make more empty combs? And this has to work, right? Or else, yeah. The only purpose of used combs is to turn into stuff like this. So, give me a pump. Really? What? What are you even talking about? What do you mean systems with different fluids? What are you even talking about here? This is just wax out. What? What is going on here? Oh, how did hot air get in? I don't want to... Seriously, how did hot air get in? It's kind of a mystery to me. Anyway. What is going on here? Oh, because it's not hooked up right. Because this doesn't take hot air. Alright, that was irritating. So we have definitely ended up with more combs by taking this. So I believe my estimation of a wax generator was correct, which is good. Anyway, so we have to make more. We have to keep these guys supplied. We're not going to worry about that quite yet. So maggots in, we need a honey barrel. So we need a centrifuge, I think. Right there, right? And this makes a ton of honey. And we need a barreling machine. This will be looking kind of weird. Because it is very weird. And it's gonna get stuck. And I'm not paying a huge amount of attention to everything. Okay, there we get the honey barrels, right? And even have some barrels to put in. There. Right there, right there. Good, 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 good. We'll bring in Vrauks food. We've got that. We'll bring in Vrauks food and Ulrichs. And in the spirit of keeping everything simple, everything will be a single-purpose caravan. There's Vrauks food in. We'll pipe Vrauks over. We will turn this again. This is just a queen generator. All right, so this gets the nests in. We need to work on that. We need to work on the wax process line, but we're actually getting close, right? Because now we make nests, and the nests are totally going into just making queens. So that's the honey again. So right there. Just start putting this stuff in, right? It's honey out. Then we have to bring barrels back in. Because this is the queen generator, I know we're at the end of the line, so I can start putting everything in for real. You, whitelist, queen. Great. And now we need barrels out, fortunately. Now barrels out. Not going to think too hard about any of this, just get it in, quick and dirty. We will build correctly once queens are out, and we can set up a proper generation scheme. All right, barrels. Barrels. We're gonna need more barrels. We're gonna need a lot more barrels. Queen needs natural gas. We're gonna need a couple more caravans, I can see. There. Okay, so natural gas barrels in. Right? Oh, you need more terrible bees. There you go. And then you produced used comb. There's a lot of that, right? No, this doesn't produce used comb. we're just gonna just let that be a waste product for right now. Right here. Whitelist. Used comb. Alright, well, this goes back in the wax generation area, which I'm not thinking about right now. Alright, so good, good, good. Honey goes into the centrifuge. Yeah, just like that. And then goes into the barrel system. It comes into here for that. The barrels go out. It comes into here for that. The barrels go out. You also need stuff. The stuff is coming over. That looks about right, right? Oh, we don't have the eggs in. You never think about the eggs. Okay. We need more terrible bees. Actually, we might not have enough terrible bees. Might have to distribute them a bit better. What? Oh. Oh, we have to put Vrauks to watch what's happening inside the infestation. Oh, that is so incredibly harsh. The Vrauks have to watch. Oh, wow. That's just evil. Absolutely evil. I need Vrauks 2s to stand here and watch their friends get infested and burst from the larva implanted in their bodies. Oh my god, this is Warhammer territory. This is terrible. Hi, you are a horrible human being. This is terrible. Alright, so let's go fetch. I mean, obviously we're going along with it. You know, the infernal path is there to be taken. They wouldn't make the content if it wasn't there to be taken. And so over here, you poor schmucks. I don't think we need, I don't know how many we need. Let's take 25. High five. Oh my god, and they have to watch. Imagine how traumatized these Vrauks are going to be. It's like they should have never been born on this planet. And they had no choice. They were assembled here. Oh my god, straight up evil. Alright, eggs come in. They get to watch their friends get put in cages. And then watch them get eaten by bugs. Oh, no bueno. Cage. The cages come back, though. It's going to be a little bit of a bottleneck right here, isn't it? Well, maybe not. How long does this take? Nah, it's not going to be a bottleneck. Alright. Let's keep thinking happy thoughts. The Ulrics go here. The ponies. Not even the ponies are safe. Alright, this takes a while. So... Oh, how are we going to get the eggs out when we're doing this? I guess we move you. Highly questionable, but there's no surface to get the eggs out. Oh, there is. Oh, never mind. Never mind. The eggs are coming. Don't worry. The eggs are coming. No, wait. I'm looking at the wrong building. It's getting worse all the time. My specific dementia. Not the fun kind of dementia that they... this is the grandma's just getting mean kind of dementia. Here, I'll feed your pet to wasps. There's a Disney movie for you. Elsa feeds Olaf to the terrible bee-wasp hybrids. Egg. That would be a different sort of movie. I'd be highly tempted to watch and deny afterwards. All right. Oh, there you go. Eggs. Eggy wigs. I should be paying more attention to the feng shui. Better feng shui will give better results. The march of the eggs. Okay. All right. All right. The queen generator is nearing completion. What I need now is cages. I need like 20 cages. Go get titanium. It says you're gonna need it for what's happening here. They don't sit still for the process. You need a titanium cage. That's great. I don't have to watch, do I? Yes. Yes, you do. We need iron and we need lead. Weird needing lead. Not so weird needing iron. I don't want to watch the ponies get eaten by bugs. Well, you could always just stay on this planet and never advance. You don't need that science, do you? You can just decide not to have the science. Right? You know? Just be happy with what you have. Relax and let go. But I want the science. Well then, come here and watch the pony get eaten. I don't want to, Dad. Yeah, just like growing up. Alright, so right here, honeycomb goes in there, honeycomb goes in there. Luckily this takes some time. And after all this we have to work on getting the wax cycle going, or stable, however you want to put it. And there's no reason not to put that there. So that's one segment. So let's wire it up. We need Vrauks food, right? That's your purpose, Vrauks food. Then the maggots come over, and the honey comes in. All right, so go get 2 more caravans. Actually, go get like 4 caravans. So I want some in my inventory afterwards. Okay, you, Torgo. Your purpose in life. Oh, this is actually very close to what your purpose is going to be like now. Oh, give me this. You can take the small stack. You go to the outpost, you store food. Then you have to go get Vrauks. Vrauks are right there. Now I want you to bring till caravan has Vrauks. 100 Vrauks. Then I want you to come here. I want you to unload cargo. Alright, go. Go and do your business. Okay, next. Caravan on the field. Flop out. I want you to go to the snack bar. I want you to fill food, store food. I want you to go down to Ulrich land. I want you to take until caravan has exactly Ulrich 50. Bring 50 here, and I want you to come here, and I want you to empty cargo. 100. 100. Here is your fuel. Go. Go and do business. This is so much better than belts. This is better than trains. This is probably the best way to do it in the entire game. All right, my buddy, right here. First thing I want you to do, go to the snack bar. Go to the snack bar, get yourself some food. Now I want you to go up to where we're making Vrauks food, which is gonna be difficult to spot, right? It's one of these. I'm gonna have to go look. All right, we're gonna go get your Vrauks food. This wall of Rhodesia used to be cute. So, up here we have the Vrauks food. Is this Vrauks food? It's got like a cotton gut on it, huh? Or it looks like cockroach. Are Vrauks cockroaches? Alright, in that case I rescind Till Caravan exactly on my own. Vrauks food. If they're cockroaches, I take back everything. Add destination, right back. No pity for cockroaches. Am I actually breeding cockroaches right here? I know they're bugs because of the chitin and the formic acid, but actually cockroaches? Oh man. I'm still sad about the ponies, don't get me wrong. An empty cargo. And your fuel, sir? Alright, that'll get you to the snack bar. Yeah, that's still good. And then this one doesn't work yet, because I don't have a natural gas thing. Okay, that's great. Why are we here? Why are we here? What's that buzzing sound? Why do I hear buzzing? What's going on? Nay! Nay! What is this? Nay! I need to know. Nay! What's that sound? Twilight Sparkle is on a different career path than the one she was expecting. Just don't ask what happens to Pinkie Pie. She was always into it anyway. Yeah, Pinkie Pie, disciple of Slanesh. Yeah, I could see it. Up here, we need a lot of barrels. Barrel. Oh, we're really out of steel? How can things be going so wrong? I think I'm going to get to my first Queen generation cycle and stop. I know I'm going to have to evaluate wax after that. That's going to be something for next session. Shouldn't take terribly long, right? Barrel. This is going to be super awkward, unfortunately, what's coming up right here. It's going to take some programming. Caravan programming. Alright, so where is my natural gas maker? You have natty gas, right? And you're overflowing. And I need to put in something that's probably fairly permanent. This is probably pretty much permanent right here. Another barrel machine. Okay, come on, barrel machine. Barrel machine. Oh, right there. Was in the right position to begin with. Nice. Alright, so you take empty barrels, you turn them into full barrels. This is your purpose. Full barrels of what? Full barrels of natural gas. There we go. You need power. Alright, so I made a bunch of barrels, right? I need to make still more barrels. We will save those. So, natural gas. It's highly questionable what should be happening right here. No, I have to stand and wait, fortunately. Please process more. So I want a full 100. We're going to work on a principle of 100, and I still don't know if I have enough barrels. So we have like 40 here, and we have... No, we don't have enough barrels. So again, we have to just keep standing here. So we have over 50 here. We're getting close to over 50. All right, we have solid 40 here. All right, there we go. Caravan, flop out. Probably shouldn't be right here. Obviously, I want you to add destination. I want you to go to that snack bar. Not quite ready for you right yet, so why don't you go handle your rations? I want you to store food. I want you to add destination. That's right here. It's right here. I want you to fill caravan until it has exactly n items. I want you to get natural. It's this stuff. Weird that you can select this stuff. Natural gas barrel. I want you to get 100 of these suckers. All right, then I want you to... No. I want you to come here, and I want you to empty cargo. Yeah, right there. First you come here, you empty your cargo, then you get this cargo. Then you add destination down here, and I need you to empty cargo again. But here, this is a experiment. Oh, I wish I remembered which one it was. Oh well, it's fine. All right, this is going to be a bit of an experiment. Because I'm going to have to get used to this pattern. Because not only do I have to be moving barrels around, I could make a natural gas pipeline all the way down there, and that would save me this pain. But that sounds like just a terrible thing to do, doesn't it? So instead I do this pain instead. Which is more modern pain, I suppose. So over here. Now the problem is barrels come out, and some of them need to come in here, and some of them don't. So like we have 8 barrels in, and only a few need to go out. So there's 9 barrels in this process, and a third of them have to go out for natural gas. So how do I make sure that this thing happens? Okay, I think I see what has to happen then. Caravanserai comes here. This is super ugly. That's okay. It will get ripped down, and we will do something better. Right there. Okay, so which one of you was in progress? You. That's lovely. I love how it saves all that. All right, so you go there and you empty your cargo, and then you come here, and I want you to pick up Empty barrel in quantity 100. And this should work just fine. Okay, there you go, fuel up, go get food. All right, so. I probably should have hauled in natural gas barrels. No, let the caravans function. Should be making... God, we need to wire up a circuit to just let off fireworks whenever this happens. Alright, so you just need the maggots. Oh, and you also need the Vrauks. So this has to happen. Alright, that's just waiting on the honey. And the honey is just waiting on power. Alright, so let's hook all this up. Once this is running, I will probably call it for a day. And next episode, I will start with the wax cycle, which I know is incorrect right now. And then, well, incorrect is another way of saying non-existent. All right, so good. Kind of good. I really like this. I like having to go through a lot of trouble to get a rare roll, essentially, to get you started, to spark the flame. I think that is I enjoy it. Fun and innovative is very cliche to say, but I have never come across this particular sort of thing in Factorio before, and I played Factorio for a very long time. And so I'm very pleased with how this is working. Did I have to give more cages? Cage. There you go. Okay, just try not to think about this. Try not to think why you're in a cage. Try not to think why they're in cages. Nobody think about that. Just gonna make you unhappy. Just try to close your eyes. I guess it doesn't make it so bad if they're cockroaches, but still. Ugh. Ugh. Alright, so you need honey. Honey is happening. Good, we have made our Arqad honeycomb. Bop. So how much do we need here? 5? That's unfortunate. So here we are making Arqad honey. Oh, we need to get rid of the used combs. Oh, there's used combs. Oh, this changes from a whitelist used comb, from a branded Arqad used comb to just a generic used comb. Wonder why. And right here we have an actual Arqad honeycomb that requires no further processing and can go back. I wonder why that is. You know, no further processing needed. It just comes right back. Hopefully this will fill right up eventually, right? So the honey's gone. We have any barrels of honey right here? It should have gone out right there and then, all right, Arqad honey barrels. Okay, good. The system is sort of working. Should I be worried that I don't see my natural gas minion coming back in? Should be bringing in his first load of natural gas real soon here. This is going to have to be a thing going forward because the Arqad birth cycle, the egg-laying cycle, oh, here's our boy, requires natural gas as well. So you come this way, let me get out of your way. Bop, beautiful. And then he needs to get more. He needs to get more, and I should help him with that. I need more barrels in the system. Probably a full 100 barrels in the system. Probably I shouldn't be doing this by hand. Probably I should make a machine for it. Okay, this is about to pop, and this will take 70 seconds. Does look like the machine is running. Terrible bee right here. Ugh. Alright, so this is now the horrible thing. They don't look like cockroaches. They look like bugs, certainly. Those aren't cockroaches. They kind of got the scalloped butt area, which you'd kind of expect. I have to make sure some of that... Oh, no barrels. That sucks. So the queen gets it first. That's what you'd expect. Yeah, the arm can't grab. Alright, that's fine. It'll back up. I think it's going to be fine, because we have to get this in time. So maybe it's not fine. Alright. Your Majesty must help the the peasants. So the machine will work. Okay, no, it's going to back up because of all the used combs. I have to establish a wax disposal / use cycle. And this will only go at 100% speed once the Arqad honey is all the way backed up. But I'm not sure that's ever going to happen. I might need to put in another thing. What makes honey? Apiary. I suppose I'm grateful that the swarm sound isn't louder. Okay, how long does this take? This takes a while too. This takes a long while actually. Look at that, 90 seconds per. I realize it goes at time and a half, which makes it like what, 60 seconds per? Still. Oh, we need nests going in. Shouldn't you be going? Shouldn't you be going? Well, produces 3 honey barrels. And we're going to actually do it. We're going to see our first queen cycle go. Want to see if we won the lottery? I do. Oh, you still need... Why are you stuck? No, simple question. Why are you stuck? Barrel plant has the strangest behavior. Alright, we're making a queen. This is the long step. And we have a whole bunch of used combs right there, and we have a box that is storing more and more Arqad honeycombs. So I think... no, this takes 5 Arqad honeycombs, it turns them into used combs. So these used combs have to go back into honeycombs up here. So this has to get fed in used comb into wax into Arqad honeycomb, right? This is what has to happen right here. And so we will just do that really quickly and really sloppily. Reptar, please. Right there. Right there. You will do that. You will do that. And then this will happen. And I am not sure about any of this because I think we're making too much wax and it's going to overflow eventually, leading to problems. But for this exact second, this is 250 wax, and this makes 15 honeycombs. That's 15 honeycombs out of 5. I should probably be wasting a little wax, right? We're doing this on purpose. We're trying to be inefficient right now. Because I think we're going to be overwhelmed with wax otherwise. So let's take a look here. Wax. Wax. I can turn it into tar eventually. Lubricant eventually. That's a really nice recipe right there. Did I get a queen? Are you finished? Oh, it did finish a product. What? What the hell? What the hell? What the? I got it on the first try? What? What is that? There's no way. Oh my god, why don't I gamble more? Ah, I mean, obviously I'm happy. I'm dumbfounded is what I am. I got one right off the bat. Wow! I mean, it's 100. Is it gonna get another one? Is it broken? No. No. Wow. That is wow. Well, what a wonderful way to finish off the episode. I'm gonna here's the thing about Arqads, right? Because all the core behaviors are Arqad egg right here has a chance of killing the queen. Everything you do has a chance of killing the queen. So, and you have a chance of making a queen. That means you have to have a queen maker constantly going. Okay, fine. But the problem there is that it's another, is that a used comb? Used combs. The problem with that is that at any time your system could just fail. RNG could just say, you lose, rocks fall, everyone dies. And you suddenly hit that 1 in 200 queen dies chance on every single queen. Every single one of them just dies. And at the same time, you lose on all of your stored eggs. You don't hit. And just the colony spontaneously dies. And it will happen over a long enough time span. Because it's all about random number distribution. And over time, you will hit a long enough timeline, the most unlikely things that can happen will happen. So the way you defend against just spontaneous losing of all of your stuff is you scale out. So instead of 1 queen generator, you have 2, you have 3, and that just makes it more and more unlikely that the situation where everything just spontaneously dies happens. It just makes it harder for it to happen. So, but that doesn't solve the problem. That just pushes it off to a later date. I got a queen on the first try. What is that? That is divine intervention right there. Like, if this was an online game, I'd say something like, oh, they're rigging this. Here, we shouldn't be doing this right here. Because it will throw everything off if the barrels are concentrated in this format. I would say someone has rigged the RNG, but this is a single-player game. I mean, there's no way to rig this that I know of. Computers are evil and are always watching you. If anything can happen, don't trust them. Don't trust them at all. But anyway, all right. So that was good. Next episode, plans are different. Caravans are absolutely carrying me. We're not going to rip this down right away. We're not going to rip this down until we have a couple queens going. Because again, I'm terrified of that just spontaneous collapse scenario. We will go somewhere. And I guess there's no real inputs to this, right? Like, I'm not belting anything in. The only inputs are the stuff I'm caravanning in, and there's only 4 inputs and 1 output. So what I should probably do is locate the hive, the real hive, like right here on the oil sands. Wow. And then I can belt in the Ulrichs, and if I need another Ulrich, I should go put it right here. I should check in and see how that's doing. Another pony farm here right here. This can sit next to the bees and think about what's happening next door. Or maybe I make the apiary right here. Yeah, and then have the pony farm on top of it if necessary. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter at all because of caravans. So like I think bees right here then. And then I can belt over Ulrichs and then save on a caravan. And then we'll bring in Vrauks. And what is the goal here? It's Pack. The ultimate goal is Pi Science Pack 2. And I need to get Arqad honey. That's just a direct requirement right here. I also need flavonoids, which come from Yadals. So that's just something I can grow. So let's go through this again, right? Glasswork, got it. Mechanical parts, I need to build a factory for it. Not going to be a problem. Sarcoris can make. Perogen is weird, but can make. Got it, got it. Cryostatics is hard. That requires a ton of plasmids. I have to look at that. Oh, and I need to make artificial blood. All right, so I have to go and I have to put rare earth processing online. Yeah, so that's another big thing I have to do. I continue making all the other creatures I don't have, creatures and plants. But now we have Arqad honey checked off. So this is checked off, plastics checked off, moss is checked off, Zapir eggs checked off. Don't have good alien sample yet. Good alien sample is, oh my god, look at this. Oh, we need Arqad venom for this. DNA polymerase. Oh, that's not hard. I got all of that. All right, so it's stuff. How about that? It's just stuff. Casein is from Corlex, I believe. This is just milk. Yeah, it's milk and acetic acid or hydrogen chloride or whatever. Just start raising cows. Yeah, so this is starting to become in sight. We're not quite there yet, but it's starting to be able to see where this could be happening sometime soon, which is good. Again, first try. First friggin' try. Why have we stopped? This is made 5 products. Don't have any honey. We have all the maggots. We have no honey. That's because the queen is hogging all the honey. We just have to let this go, right? Or put in another. We're not putting in another one. We don't have to now. We have a queen. So next episode, like I said, design a proper queen-based queen maker, and then try to use that queen to again boost our queen count. Because it's solid coin flip, right? Because the queen production is 1 in 100, and the queen dying is 1 in 200. But I suppose here, let's take a look again. Gotta think about math. It's impossible to play this game without thinking about math. So you make 10 eggs and 1 roll on your life. 1 in 200 shot to die. So 10 eggs for that. 10 eggs becomes 10 maggots. 10 maggots become 2 nests. 2 nests are 2 rolls for queens. So it's a doubling effect. So it's essentially a 1 in 4. 1 queen can be expected to make 4 queens in her lifetime before she rolls low and dies. So, great. Absolutely fantastic. Last thing I want to check. Corlex. 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 Caged Corlex. What do you render into? Not even a lot of bones. Augs really are the king of bones, aren't they? 3 bone. No, Augs still give 3 bones. That's no good. It's no good. Bones. Oh, that's weird. Cotton guts give a lot of bones, but it also takes a lot of cotton guts. Is this good? Is this actually good? I forget the cotton gut life cycle. So this might actually be a better source of bones because of how much it produces at a go. Don't tell them that, though. I should probably consider that. I'm not going to consider anything more. I'm going to take my win right here, and I'm going to run away laughing with it. Why do you have Arqad honey in your output? Oh, because you're full up and you need barrels? I was worried about this, right? What? What are you doing? Oh no, that's not what you're supposed to do, friend. Until target has barrels. No, maybe she just dump. She dump? No, no, yeah, we're gonna try dumping with you. Empty cargo. Right there. Oh, wait, was this him supposed to be picking up the barrels and going away with them? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he was supposed to pick up empties. That was wrong. I did it wrong. Come back here. No. It was exactly right the first time until Caravan has barrels 100. And there's inefficiencies in the system. I'm going to need to figure out how to properly do barrels in and barrels out with caravans. I think I just have a lot stuck right here. But whatever, it's going to be fine. Everything will be fine because we have our first queen. You have no nests. All right, I'm done. No more talking, no more looking up, no more math. Everything's done. Everything's great. The worms led me correctly. It's 1 in 100 shot. So glorious. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye.